Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today's review we're taking a look at the Shinkocchou Seihou Kamen Rider 1. This is the one from the next, Kamen Rider the Next movie. So far they've just released Kamen Rider 1, and they haven't released Kamen Rider 2. So the front of the box you see a picture of the figure kind of looking over his shoulder, which is cool. The side just has the name of the figure. In the back shows some of his accessories and, you know, some of the cool poses you can get him into. And no, his eyes do not light up, even though that'd be pretty cool. But let's get him out of his box and see everything that he comes with. And here he is out of his packaging. Honestly, this figure's pre-order or release came as a surprise. I didn't think Tamashii Nations was going to make a Shinkocchou Seihou version of this. Maybe that means we can get Kamen Rider number 2. And that'll be pretty sick. But yeah, this guy looks really good. I never owned the original, so getting this guy in hand is kind of like a dream come true. I didn't notice that on the side of his helmet he's got this pattern on there. I don't even know what to call that, but it looks like cracks, and then kind of looks like wings or something on the side. I don't know if that's in the movie Shocker's emblem. I've never seen this movie. And then you've got the scratches there on his face, which is really cool. Then the rest of the mask is just normal Takeshi Hongo Kamen Rider 1, and on the side you can see more of that cracking. And then on the back you can see the different colored triangle there. That's normal, and his hair is peeking out of the back. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of don't like the look of Kamen Riders with their neck showing and hair sticking out of the back. I guess maybe the hair I can get over, but the neck showing is interesting to me. It's not one of my favorite aesthetic looks, but I still think he looks awesome, and I'm glad I have the figure. Then you see his collar here, which is a soft piece. He's got the nice cloth and wired scarf piece that just drapes over the front. Really nice metallic paint on his armor, and that's also in his face as well. And then the eyes are compound, look really good. Coming down to his belt, really classic look. No complaints. All the paint is real nice on here. And this was a premium Bandai exclusive, so if you don't get them from there, I mean, I guess you just gotta find them on the aftermarket. And then on his back you can see the wings. That's pretty cool. Going down the pants, nicely sculpted. It's got the lines and the green or teal, I don't even know what this is called, teal green, I don't know, deep seafoam green. And his boots are matte, and I had no clue that his boots had this outer metal piece on the end. That's super cool. I just like how it's all riveted. This design is really interesting, getting it in figure form and getting to look at it up close. This is really good. Then the elbow pads. The gloves here and the hands look really good. These are really nicely sculpted. He comes with these splayed open hands out of the box. And then the shoulders there have the rivets as well. And more of the rivets up there underneath the armor, the chest and ab armor. And then some more of the back. But yeah, this guy looks awesome. So aesthetic wise, I give this guy a 10 out of 10. This is cool. He does seem really thin. I don't know if he was the actor, a suit actor, was super thin in the movie. But this is pretty cool. But yeah, so going into his articulation, he looks up about that much, and that's taking into consideration the hair in the back and then the soft collar piece. Looks down about that much. Head can tilt side to side, and you get a lot of movement in that. Then of course this, you can rotate if you want to, but no reason to, because it's supposed to be in the front. His scarf piece is wired, so you can move that out of the way, and you can separate both pieces if you want to, which is pretty cool. For his arms, they go up about this high, which is really nice. And he's got this a butterfly joint that goes up and down as well, which is cool. You can kind of see that. And then for the butterfly joint, he can bring his arms in about this much. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, it has to be up here, because if you try to put it down here, this chest piece is not moving anywhere. It's not soft at all. He does have a bicep swivel. And then he does have double jointed elbows, which look good. The elbow pad kind of covers it up. The wrists, they do swivel at the glove, and then he does have the normal S.H.Figuarts ball hinge for the wrist. And then crunching forward, the top crunch doesn't get a ton, so basically nothing. And then coming back, top. Actually does a lot more for the top going back. But with it both combined going forward, he gets forward about that much, looks good. And going back about that much, which is good. And you can see you're gonna get that gapping with the all black because they can't carry the sculpt up that high. And he does have twist, waist twist, and a nice, really nice side to side. Like, that's actually kind of crazy how far side to side you can make him go, which is really interesting. The belt is a separate piece, so you can take this off if you wanted to for whatever reason. Legs can do the complete splits, which is great. Can kick forward about that much. Can kick back all the way because there's no butt sculpt in the way. Which they should do that with every figure, but I digress. Really nice thigh swivel. Mine is nice and tight. This figure is like really nice and tight. Like, the tolerance is awesome. Double jointed knees. I don't understand why they didn't put the kneecap on the actual knee like they've been doing with other Kamen Rider figures, so I don't know what the design choice was for that. I'm pretty sure in the movie his knee isn't up here, like the knee cap isn't up here, and his knees are just bending with this rivety material. And then for the boots, he does not have a boot swivel, but for some reason the shin down here can like swivel a bit, which is interesting. But the foot can go down about that much, up about that much. And then you can get it into a really nice ankle rocker. So yeah, that's all for his articulation. This guy moves really, really well. I mean, you can definitely get him into, especially like with that crazy waist movement, like you can get him into whatever you need him to do, basically. Like, that looks so cool. And the scarf kind of hides it too. Like, I mean, I guess unless you look at it from this angle, but looking at it from this angle, like, he moves. He looks real good. Like, that's pretty sick. Oh, also a cool thing, they, as all S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider figures, the bottom of his shoe is decorated. So that's awesome. Alright, well, let's put him down and take a look at some of his accessories. So for accessories, he comes with a couple pairs of hands. So he does come with fists, and these look really nice. No complaints, the sculpt is good. And he comes with these like karate chop hands, but also for his signature pose, and the ends of these are pointy. I had no clue he had like claws basically in the movie, so that's pretty cool. And then you have a pair of like splayed open grabby hands. These ones don't really have a claw look to it, so I don't know if that's just actually the sculpt or if, you know, his hands are kind of like mechanical in the movie, but that's cool. I have to watch it. And then he comes with the unmasked Takeshi Hongo face, so this is of the actor that played him, and then he comes with this hair piece to put on there once you take off the helmet. So to do that, take that off, put this on, and then you put this head sculpt on, and that's what it looks like on the figure. That was super simple, didn't have to fight with it. And I think this looks really good. Like, the face printing tech is amazing on this. So I'm glad they decided to add his head sculpt with him. Then for this final accessory, he comes with a spare set of antenna. And you can kind of see actually his antenna have like this little red or orange cap at the top, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so if you break your antennas off, you have another pair, or you lose them in the carpet somewhere, you have another pair. And that's all of the accessories he comes with. Let's take a look at some size comparisons. Okay, so for size comparisons, here he is next to the 50th anniversary Takeshi Hongo Kamen Rider #1, and then the movie Kamen Rider #1. These two stand at the same height. This Kamen Rider #1 is shorter than all of these, even though these two are Shinkocchou Seihous. And what I was meaning by he's thin is that I'm like pretty much used to Takeshi being like a thick guy. So this is pretty interesting in comparison. I also have the event exclusive Kamen Rider #1. Like, I think it's like a first appearance where he's blue, like bluish on the suit, and you can see like the gloves and boots, and you can see kind of like where the zipper zips up on the boots and stuff like that. But I don't know where that is, so you'll just have to look at pictures online. But yeah, these guys look really cool together. I don't have any complaints, really. And it's interesting to see that this guy's belt is red and these two are white. Again, this is the Shin version of Kamen Rider #1, so his helmet is a little lighter, and it looks like the movie designs tend to lean more towards the Sakurajima color scheme, where it's like the darker tealish blue and like the darker helmet, just a darker motif overall. It's really cool seeing the transition from this guy to this guy. I don't know which one I like the most. I think I would want to put this belt on this guy and like swap the belts around just to see if that even works. Actually, let me see if it does. I've never even tried to pull him apart, so... Yeah, okay. Well, that's not coming apart. I tugged on it pretty hard. He's not coming apart, but this guy will definitely come apart. But yeah, let me know what design is your favorite. And if it's, you know, the first, why is it? If it's the new movie, why is it? And then, of course, if it's the OG, why is it? But yeah, they look good together. And it'll probably be like, I don't know, the 10th Kamen Rider #1 on your shelf if you have brought the others. And then here he is compared to an S.H.Figuarts Full Power Super Saiyan Son Goku and Tycoon Bujin sword form with a custom cape from SHF Upgrade. Again, he's a little shorter, but he still scales really nicely with these guys. And I think he just looks cool. But Tycoon Bujin and just the Geats line in general is just like bigger overall figures. But all the Kamen Riders will look good next to each other regardless. And finally, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man and a NECA TMNT Leonardo figure from the movie. Again, I think these guys scale pretty well together. These NECA figures are always going to be huge because the turtles, again, are big, just dudes in suits. And then for Marvel Legends, I think you can make this work with some posing and perspective. But yeah, I think that you could definitely blend into the shelf together. Alright, so for my final thoughts, this guy is definitely worth picking up if you wanted an improved version of the original S.H.Figuarts. I mean, the original from reviews that I've seen looked good, but like, I don't know, too thin, a little fragile. Of course, the articulation was outdated. But this guy is a perfect upgrade. I hope they make Nigo from this movie as well. And I think Kamen Rider 3 was in like the sequel to this, so that'd be cool to have as well. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. Track him down. Again, this is a premium Bandai exclusive, so he's sold out right now, but you can probably find him on Mandarake or some other website, maybe eBay. But hopefully you get him for a good price. I wouldn't overpay for this guy, even though he's super cool. I don't know if he's worth like upwards of $200, but definitely if you're a fan of this movie, fan of this design, or just like Ichigo and cool, you know, looking suits like this, definitely pick him up. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a great rest of your day.